I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope report for the month of July for you, Gemini. Quite a bit happening this month, so let's go through and have a look at it. First of all, Mercury in your sign, the planet of communication and commerce, being retrograde, is coming out of that transit early this month. So right at the start of the month is still retrograde. On the 1st, it's going to go direct. But it's still in what's called the storm period, which is the term that's used right at the turn, at the start and coming in and out of a retrograde transit. So this week, this first week of July, is still quite disruptive, okay, for want of another word. So you want to just be mindful of that and treat it like a Mercury retrograde, period. If you can't hold off from getting anything, official done or making major decisions, then, go ahead. Just be mindful. It's good to double check things, get someone else to cast a critical eye over it, and, sometimes another set of eyes can just pick up something that you don't, simply because you're too close to it, okay? Now, Venus is in your sign also at this month, at the start of the month until the 18th. It's going to move into the next sign. Mercury will make a move as well, and Mercury's going to move on the 12th. So, during that second week, both of those planets are going to move into the next sign, which is for you, your solar second house. This is all to do with money and possessions, security in life, material wealth, and how secure that you feel. It's also to do, Gemini, with how you feel about yourself. It's like your self-worth. If there's any doubt into how worthy you are, or whether you feel good enough to actually attract into your life what you desire, your dreams, hopes, and wishes, then this is the time when both of these planets are sitting there. And also for the first half of the month, Jupiter is still there before it moves out. This is the time to really think about your attitude and have a listen to the words that you say. And every time you think about money or your security in life, then what does that bring up? Is it a negative thought? Is it a positive thought? Is it an attitude that's likely to be holding you back or blocking you from attracting what you want in life? And this is the time to bring it up, look at it up close and personal, deal with it, and put it behind you and break through, so you leave that energy behind, okay? This is one of the times where you really can't afford a negative thought, because and particularly for the first half of the month, still with Jupiter there, then it's like what you put out is what you get back. So it's really important this month just to have a look at that. Now on the 16th, so mid-month, Jupiter is going to move into the next sign. Jupiter makes a move every, its transit in a sign. It can be like 11, 12, 13 months. I think this next transit, when it moves into Leo, which is your solar third house, all to do with communication, is going to stay there for a 13-month period. So now the new moon this month is also in this area of your chart. It's on the 26th, so towards the end of the month. So with a creative project, or certainly communications or discussions can, come together now and part way to just bring something to fruition or start something new off. So this is a very, very positive time for you, Gemini. And if we keep looking through the chart, if we look at your solar 5th house, which is also a creative area, and this is a area of your chart where love affairs can start. Mars has been in this area of your chart for some time, and it's going to depart and move into the next sign later this month on the 25th, but certainly for the first 3 weeks of the month, or 3.5 weeks, it's still there, and with Venus close by as well, that sort of sets up a vibration of romance and passion. So you can attract that to you now over this month, if that's what you want. Okay, so it comes back to you in the end, Gemini. I mean, is it destiny or is it free will? I believe there's both. So I think certain things in your life are destined, but how you feel about it, think about it, and what you do about it is your free will. Okay, so it's like it seems to me that you can attract love to yourself this month if you want it. Okay, and I say that because it's all about timing. Sometimes the timing is just not right, and of course we have to take into account your personal chart. What I do here is read the solar chart, so which is the vibration of what's happening for all Geminis. And although it can be different for each and every one of you, there's an overarching vibrational incidents or aspects that are going on within the chart, which are going to affect every Gemini. Okay, now the full moon this month, in the middle of the month, say on the 12th, is in your solar 8th house. Now this is very good for partnerships, particularly monetary partnerships or business partnerships. And in this area of the 12th house, Pluto is also there. And there is an opposition early in the month between Pluto and the Sun, both in monetary areas of your chart. Now, first of all, you want to make sure with Pluto, anything that you do with money is of the highest degree of integrity. Okay, no, don't keep any secrets. It's likely to be found out. All right, so let's just square that away to start with. Other than that, this is a very, with the full moon and that opposition between Pluto and the Sun, it's a very intense time. It's a very powerful time. So if you've got a partnership with somebody that's not working out the way that you had hoped, then it can fall apart just magically, so you can make other arrangements. If you have partnerships or monetary area that is working, then it can just intensify it and make it more powerful. So it's a very beneficial, somewhat disruptive, but beneficial as well. So there's quite a lot going on in the chart this month for you, Gemini. I hope that some great things come through and some things you've been working on can now start to uncover, particularly as later in the week to do with business, Mars, and later in the month, sorry, I'm used to doing the weekly videos. Later in the month on the 26th, Mars is going to move into your solar 6th house, which means you're probably going to be busier than you thought possible. Make sure you don't let your health slip by. And Saturn in this area, the planet of caution and reality and stability, comes out of its retrograde transit on the 21st. So all great for business, okay, and your day-to-day routine and work. Have a great month, Gemini. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.